Claire, I need to ask you something. Sure, what is it? Can you increase the amount of money you send me? What? Increase it? Why the sudden request? I thought we were already sending quite a bit. The reason doesn't matter. No, I need to know. I want to buy a game console for Joshua. A game console? Why are you so surprised? Nowadays, all boys have it. Yes, so he already has one, right? No, that's not it. A new one was released recently. It's sad if he's the only one among his friends who doesn't have it. But Tina, we're already sending enough money. If he really wants it, his parents should buy it for him or let him use his allowance. Oh dear, what are you even saying? Game consoles nowadays are super expensive. There's no way he can buy it with his allowance. Kelly and Rick are in the middle of raising him. They don't have extra money. I really want to buy it for him. It's heartbreaking if he gets bullied by his friends. But he's aiming for a pretty difficult high school, right? I think it's better not to encourage gaming right now. Are you saying it's okay for your nephew to feel miserable? That's not what I mean. I just think he should focus on his studies right now. It's a family's duty to make sure he doesn't feel left out, right? Geez, you're useless. Being the eldest son's wife, you should provide the money. I don't think it has anything to do with being the eldest son's wife. I'm sorry, but we can't increase the amount we send. We're also struggling with our budget. Then you should save more. We're already saving as much as we can. You could cut down on your groceries or find other ways to save. We can't save any more than we already are. The game console issue should be resolved by Kelly and Rick. How stingy you are. We need to think about our own lives too. Fine. I didn't expect much from you anyway, but this is just disappointing. Sorry, Tina. Claire, guess what? I have big news. Joshua is accepted to his first choice of high school. Congratulations, that's wonderful. He takes after Kelly. Such a smart kid. I'm really looking forward to his future. So, in the end, you didn't buy the game console, right? No, I didn't, because you were stingy. But it turned out well since he focused on his studies. Oh, hush. By the way, as a celebration gift, I need you to give Kelly and the family $5,000. Excuse me? Do you have a problem with that? When they bought their house, you gave them $10,000 as a housewarming gift, so $5,000 should be easy. That was because you insisted that we give at least that much. $5,000 for high school acceptance? That's insane. What are you talking about? It's normal for the eldest son's wife. It's actually on the low side. Kelly gave my son $20 when he started high school. Oh, she did give a gift. That's nice of her. There was no need to give anything to that incompetent kid of yours. Please don't speak badly about him. Why not? It's the truth. He's never smiled and has always been a gloomy, unlikable kid. That's just his personality. I know. Isn't it called a developmental disorder or something? Even so, I love him dearly. If Steve had married someone else, we wouldn't have had such a problematic child. What are you trying to say? I thought you'd have brilliant kids because your father is a doctor. But what a disappointment. I don't think we've caused you any trouble. We even send you a set amount every month. Of course you do. It's the duty of the children to take care of the mother. But Steve told me you have an inheritance from your late husband, right? That money was used up long ago. I heard he left a substantial amount. Shut up! It's rude to ask about your mother-in-law's savings. I was just curious. For a doctor's daughter, you're so cheap. Your clothes and lifestyle are so modest, it's embarrassing. We were never that wealthy. My father always taught me the importance of living modestly. Didn't you live in a nice apartment on the Upper East Side in New York? That was inherited from my grandfather. We weren't wealthy. Your father is a doctor. Of course your family is rich. Don't lie just because you don't want to send me more money. It's true. I want to give Joshua lots of allowance, and there are many things I need money for. You've never given Colin any allowance, have you? Quiet. I need the money you send us. We're barely managing with what we send you. We have to cut back on our expenses, especially to save up for Colin's education. He's preparing for college now. He doesn't need to go. That failure should just start working after high school. Geez, can't you ask Kelly to help out a bit? She doesn't seem to have money problems. I can't ask her to do that. But she always has the latest designer bags and buys new high-end clothes every season. I also heard they take vacations often. With such a luxurious lifestyle, can't they help with the financial burden a little? They'll need more money soon. Once Joshua starts high school, the cost will be enormous. We face the same situation. Don't compare your failure of a son to him. He's taking swimming and programming classes. The monthly education costs are staggering. We're also planning to hire a private tutor. At this rate, Kelly and Rick will be overwhelmed by education costs. But that's their choice. I don't see why we should bear the extra burden for their luxurious lifestyle. You wouldn't understand, but every parent wants the best education for their child. We're investing now so he can become a respectable adult in the future. I also want Colin to receive a good education. Pointless. Spending money on him is a waste. Joshua will undoubtedly grow up to be a respectable adult. Geez. It's natural to want to invest in a promising grandchild. Just follow my order and give the money to Kelly's family. Claire, do you have a moment? What is it, Tina? I'm so sorry about your father. Thank you. He was so healthy until recently. He suddenly collapsed and just like that. He was just turning 70. It's such a loss. I know, but cheer up. I'm overjoyed right now. What? Overjoyed? I mean, I get to live in a luxurious apartment in the city for free. Excuse me? Your father's apartment. The one on the Upper East Side that you inherited is now mine. My family will be moving in, so get ready. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You inherited your father's apartment, right? Since you, my daughter-in-law, did, I have the right to live there too. It's no big deal. You already have an apartment and inherited plenty of wealth, didn't you? As I said before, my father didn't leave much behind. That can't be true. He wasn't extravagant, drove a regular car, and wore regular clothes. He must have saved a lot as a doctor. Believe me. Don't lie just because you don't want to give us the apartment. I know he owned land too. But we don't have money. Just hand over the apartment. Kelly already has a nice house, doesn't she? When I told her she could live in an Upper East Side apartment, she was thrilled. Don't make decisions without us. The move is already set. I've already ended the lease on my apartment. Kelly and Rick quit their jobs, and they've transferred their kids to new schools. I can't give you that apartment. I'm telling you, you have no right to refuse. We'll be arriving in 3 days. We'll be there at 10 a.m. Have the keys ready. Wait a minute. You can't move there. Hey, Claire. It's way past the promised 10 o'clock. Hurry up and open the door. Tina, are you? Yes, I'm standing in front of the apartment you inherited from your father. Are you seriously trying to move there? I told you, Kelly and Rick are here too. Open up quickly. The moving truck is waiting outside and we're in a bind. I told you, you can't. Just hurry up. Go back. The keys to that apartment can't be used anymore. What do you mean? I don't understand. If you keep stalling, I'll get the manager to force it open. You're determined to live in that apartment. Yes, we have the right. But it's going up for auction. What? I gave up all of my father's inheritance. What are you talking about? He didn't leave much money, and it was too difficult to maintain the apartment. What do you mean? He was a doctor. He must have left a lot of assets. He was a doctor and earned from leasing land, but most of that money was eaten up by the apartment's maintenance fees and taxes. No way! He preserved our ancestral land and wealth, but it became a heavy burden for our family. Before he died, he asked us to end it with his generation. So, that apartment really isn't yours? No, it's been auctioned off. How could you do that? We had no choice. We knew that inheriting his estate would only continue to increase our burden, so we gave it all up. This is unbelievable. We're starting a new life from now on. We want to live without the burdens of the past. What about us? I don't know. You'll have to figure it out yourselves. Wait a minute. What are we supposed to do now? We've already arranged the move. I'm sorry, but Kelly and Rick even sold their house. What? They did? Yes. They sold a $400,000 house for $250,000. Why did you go to such lengths to move? It was for Joshua. What do you mean? He was bullying his classmates so much that it became a big issue at his school. Bullying? What did he do? He ripped other kids' homework and put garbage in their lockers, causing a huge commotion at school. The counselors and teachers warned him, but it didn't help, and they were at their wits' end. I had no idea. The whole family is being ignored in our hometown, so we thought moving to the city would be best. Joshua has been spoiled rotten. What did you say? Colin is a failure. Actually, he got into medical school. What? And it's a state university, so it's not too expensive. We're relieved. You must be kidding. There's no way that idiot got into medical school. He's socially awkward and can't even talk to people properly. It's understandable you'd think that. He struggled with communication from a young age and didn't make friends easily. But he had plenty of time to focus on his studies. He loved science experiments since elementary school and turned their kitchen into a lab. In middle school, he spent every day at the library, reading medical and biology books. He has an exceptional focus on specific subjects and dives deeply into what interests him. Oh, really? Yes, my late father saw a lot of himself in him. He was a passionate doctor too. In high school, Colin was always at the top of his class, especially in biology, where he won national awards. His teachers recognized his talent and strongly recommended medical school. I see. So it's natural for him to go to medical school. His hard work and talent paid off. Unbelievable! A failure going to state medical school? Thanks to him, we saved the college funds we had set aside and decided to buy a house in the suburbs. What? I always felt suffocated living in the city. Since his university is in the countryside, we're moving and building a house there. You never told me that. I hadn't mentioned it. Colin doesn't like the city much, so it's a good opportunity for our family. Who's going to take care of me in my old age? Your beloved Kelly and her family are there. She's always insisted she won't take care of me. I'm relying on you and Steve. She's quite self-centered. Also, Steve has a message for you. He's decided to stop all financial support. Why? You've always favored Kelly over him. Even though they're siblings, you've been discriminating against him. Despite that, he's been patient out of gratitude for raising him. But trying to take over the apartment I inherited, that was the last straw for him. Wait, what am I supposed to do if you stop the support? You could live with Kelly and her family. That way, you won't have to pay rent. No way! They are unemployed and in debt. They bought all those designer bags and still had debt? Yes! They couldn't keep up with the house payments, which is why they decided to sell it. That's what happens when you live beyond your means. This isn't how it was supposed to turn out. Having a lot of wealth doesn't guarantee happiness. I believe living modestly is far more fulfilling. Please help us. We've supported you as much as we could, but we've reached our limit. Don't say that. Do your best to support your unemployed daughter, her husband, and your grandson. But I'm already 68. I've used up my inheritance, and I can't survive on my pension alone. Then you'll have to work. I was supposed to have a rosy retirement in the New York apartment. The idea of working at my age is horrible. You're still young and energetic, so you'll be fine. I'm sure you can handle any kind of job, even physical labor. No, I won't do physical labor. Oh, I wanted to enjoy myself more while I still had the energy. So, Tina and Kelly's family moved to New York, thinking they'd live free in a luxurious apartment. In the end, they had to settle for a cheap, rundown place, cramming all four of them together. Kelly and Rick desperately searched for jobs, but neither of them could secure full-time positions, so they are both working multiple part-time jobs. Josh's problems continued at the new school, leading to isolation and skipping classes to stay home. It's a shame, considering all the money spent to get him into that high school. The boy's current situation is largely due to being spoiled by his parents and grandmother, making him a victim in a way. It's quite sad. Tina also started a part-time job, but keeps quitting due to conflicts with co-workers, moving from job to job. With her personality, it's no surprise she struggles to fit into the working world. As for us, we've built a house in the countryside where our son's medical school is located. He loves the peaceful, nature-filled environment and plans to become a doctor here. There are times when I worry about him not fitting in with other kids, but seeing him happily attend university brings me immense relief and joy. I'm grateful we trusted him and gave him all our love. I look forward to continuing our happy life as a family of 3.
Hey Ali, can you chat now? I've got a little suggestion. Casey? I can, but maybe I pass on the suggestion, lol. Aw, don't be like that. Turning me down so smoothly hurts me. By the way, is Nate not around? No, he's away on a business trip. He's pretty busy with a new project these days. Well, that worked out perfectly then. For what? For the plan I schemed. Okay, a plan and a scheme are the same thing, you know. It's like toast and bread. Ugh, don't be nitpicky. Who cares? You've graduated with a degree, so get a proper job and put your dad's mind at ease. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's not the time for that. Let me just tell you about my plan. Okay. So, I have a suggestion for my favorite person. How about going on a trip for a tour of the Grand Canyon? Well, you know, a tour of the Grand Canyon is self-explanatory without the word trip. Jeez, you're so annoying. I really put thought into this for you. Alright, thank you. So that means it's a yes, right? I didn't say yes. Come on, say yes. I heard your dad passed away recently, right? I thought it might help to cheer you up. Oh, really? I'm so touched. Thank you, Casey. Alright, it's settled then. You'll cover all the travel expenses, okay? Casey, I don't think it's right that you just suggest and make me pay for it. I don't have that kind of money. You're full of lies. Normally the one making the suggestion pays, you know. It's rude to make me pay. But Ali, you work at my dad's company, right? That means it's basically the same as me paying you, isn't it? What kind of logic is that? Do you even have a brain inside your head? I do. I know you have a lot of money. You don't need to be so stingy. Look who's talking. Then why don't you get a job at your dad's company or something? I'm working hard to pursue my dream my own way. I just haven't gone all out yet. That's the classic excuse of a bum, you know? Don't call me a bum. Call me a dream chaser. I'm aiming to be a designer, you know? I have a big dream. Sure, if that's true, I'll support you. But first, actions speak louder than words. You're just a freeloader who married into the family. If you cross the line any further, I'll be very angry. Ugh. Anyway, I'm not going on a trip that's a trap for money pit like that. Forget it. Okay, let's do this then. Justin and I will go to the Grand Canyon. So cough up the money. Oh God, what are you talking about? That's even more ridiculous, isn't it? Why do I have to pay? Who the heck is Justin anyway? You think I don't know anything, huh? But I sure do. I know you have loads of money. Yeah, right. Even if I did, I wouldn't spend it on a dumb, unemployed couple's trip. Get a job first, then talk about traveling. No. Normally adults treat the younger ones, you know. You're not normal. You don't work, just talk and hang out all day. In this situation, I can't possibly give you money. You're so old-fashioned. Knowing how to enjoy life is what allows me to create amazing things. That's what people who can balance work and private life say. Your situation is different. Ugh, never mind. So, can you just send me a check for 5,000? Geez, didn't I just say I'm not giving it to you? Is your brain filled with moron virus? Stop calling me dumb and moron. I will until you realize. You're trampling on my kindness. Just you wait, you'll regret this, you big dummy. What kindness? Hey Ali, why haven't you sent me the check? I begged you so much.
I mean, why did you even think I would in the first place? There's no reason for it.
I asked you so many times.
You're being too persistent. If you really want to take a trip that badly, you should get a part-time job or something. Make your own money.
All right, I get it. In that case, you should give me the money to rebuild the house.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm already in the process of rebuilding.
What are you saying? Is your brain made of pudding?
I really don't get it, but I can tell you're being mean.
You're the mean one, Casey.
How? What's wrong with receiving money from someone who's well off? I know everything. When your dad passed away, he left you a significant amount of inheritance.
What?
Congratulations on inheriting $5 million, Ali. Thanks to that, I'm building a mansion worth $1 million. When will you share some of that money with me? I have to make some payments soon.
What are you talking about?
You're shameless. It's so obvious. You've split the total in half with your mom, right? So you must have gotten over $5 million. You can't claim to have no money, LOL.
Well,
as I mentioned, the house we're rebuilding right now is worth $1 million.
oh my God.
It's a mansion. Isn't it great? I can't wait.
You're joking, right? Surely your family will notice if you do something so reckless.
Oh, it's not my house. It's Justin's.
Okay.
So, when can I get it? The $5 million. I've used various things as collateral to get the loans. So I have to repay it soon.
That's none of my business. Figure it out on your own.
Oh, come on. It's way too late now, LOL. The construction has already started. Do it for your lovely sister-in-law, LOL.
This is outrageous. Why did such excellent parents end up with a daughter like you? Your lack of intelligence amazes me.
Shut up. You know Justin is a business owner too. He's a more competent businessman than my brother and earns a lot more than my dad's company. I mean, family-run businesses are kinda lame to be honest, LOL.
Then you can ask him for money. If he's what you say, there shouldn't be any issue, right? Why are you pestering me?
If I did, it would just inconvenience him. Absolutely not. Besides, he's fronted some money for me, so...
I mean, it's his house that's being rebuilt, isn't it? Then it's only natural for him to cover it. You, and especially me, have no reason to pay.
Oh, well...
You didn't think it was strange, huh?
But you should still pay. We're getting married once the house is finished, you know? I'll be his wife.
What about your dream of becoming a designer? You hadn't thought about that?
I'm still going to continue my studies. Even after we're married, I can still pursue my dream as a designer. You should hand over $5 million as a wedding gift.
About that, I didn't inherit anything.
What?
I renounced it because it was too complicated.
No!
Yeah, so I haven't received a single cent.
Not a single cent? What the heck? Are you kidding me? There was $5 million, right? I know everything.
Well, it seems there might have been something like that. I wish I would have gotten it, LOL.
Why didn't you? You're the biggest idiot.
It was mostly debts, you see.
Huh? Even though it was an inheritance, there were debts?
Yeah, you didn't know? Debts are inherited too.
Whoa.
So what remained was about 200,000 give or take.
You have that much? Give it to me.
Jeez, is your brain made of melting cheese or something?
It's not melting.
Because of my dad, my mom went through a lot. So I gave her what remained.
Oh my God. And you think you've done something good, don't you? You fake phony do-gooder.
I have a younger brother who felt the same way. We discussed it and decided to renounce the inheritance. We didn't want any money left over from the debts. So I won't give a single cent to you, dummy. Or rather, I can't, lol.
I'm not letting this go.
Sorry, I have no money, lol.
Hey, Ali, how's it going?
I'm tired from work. I bet you're bouncy as usual. You're not working after all. So envious, lol.
Quit it. I'm tired too. I just moved.
Did you? To Justin's place? That's cool.
Nope, your mum's place.
What the?
Justin's with me too.
What on earth are you doing, barging into her house?
Oh, we just want to bond with her, who inherited a fortune, you know? We're thinking we take care of her.
No, get out of there now. Do you want a sriracha sauce injected into your artery?
Stop it.
Then leave.
No way. Since we're already here, we want to take our share of the inheritance. We won't be satisfied otherwise, lol.
How did you even get in? The door was locked, right?
We just used the window, you know?
That's trespassing. That's a serious crime. Knock it off.
By the way, she isn't here. Where did she go?
Oh, she moved 3 days ago to a new apartment she bought.
What?
That house is too big for just her, so she's selling it.
What the heck? We moved some stuff in, you know?
It's a sentimental place, but she had to sell it to pay off Dad's debt. She had no choice. Goodbye, my childhood home.
Wait, what about us?
I don't care. You did this on your own, didn't you?
The construction of Justin's house was stopped because we don't have money. Now we don't have a place to go.
That's none of my business, lol. Woohoo! Don't get too excited.
Please, Ali, let us stay at your place. I'll even get down on my knees and beg if you'd like.
No, lol. Seriously?
Please, pretty please.
But first, don't you have something to tell me and your dad?
Huh? Thanks for giving birth to me?
I don't recall giving birth to you. And it's physically impossible for him. He's not Schwarzenegger Jr., you know?
What are you talking about?
Well, you see, you've taken a title deed from his office, right? That's another serious crime, you know?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe we should report it to the police. Let the experts handle it.
Hold on.
Having the title deed alone won't get you a loan, okay? Especially if someone who isn't even the owner goes to a bank with just that and tries to loan against it. No bank will ever accept it. You get that, right?
No. Really?
How old are you? Can you please gain more common sense?
I'm not experienced enough in life to know all that stuff.
Besides, the person you showed the company's title deed to is someone your dad deals with.
What? I didn't know.
He contacted the office right away, saying a suspicious couple brought the land title deed. He was really skeptical, as he should be, lol.
Oh yeah, he did make a phone call while we were waiting. That time, huh?
It was chaos in the office as your dad was outraged. He was going to call the police. I convinced him to spare you from that. You should be grateful to me.
Oh my god, Ali! So are you gonna help me out?
Huh? Yeah, right, lol.
Ugh.
If you targeted my mom and her home, it's a different story now. Do you even realize what you've done? The police will be there soon.
I hear the siren.
That was fast. Impressive. Our police department is excellent, huh?
Ali?
Yeah?
I'll work at my dad's company starting tomorrow. I'll turn over a new leaf and work seriously. Please tell him to help me.
No way, lol.
Please.
Good luck being under police custody.
No, why? Why won't you help me?
What a shallow girl Casey is. Afterward, she and the self-proclaimed entrepreneur, Justin, were easily arrested by the officers at my mom's house. Well, that's normal after what they've done, right? By the way, the bank rep told them that he would hold on to the title deed for screening. And then he returned it to my father-in-law. Thank goodness he was the rep in charge of the company. After the incident, Casey was disowned and kicked out of the house. It's a case of reaping what you sow. Furthermore, she had borrowed money from all over the place to rebuild Justin's house. Now she is working diligently at a factory in the suburbs, paying off the debts alone. Reportedly, she's become alarmingly thin. By the way, Justin, on the other hand, was found to have gotten into some shady business at his company. He's still making use of the long-term stay plan at the detention center. I guess he's even more foolish than Casey. I hope they'll get their act together after all this. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Please check out our other videos as well.
Hey Alice, thanks for earlier. We hadn't seen each other in 17 years. Hi Jack, what can I do for you? You told me you'd rather marry a younger back then. What does my ex-husband, who betrayed me and eloped with my sister, want from me now? You wanted to know something about her and kept pestering me, so I gave you my number. Oh yeah, about Mia. I heard you broke up less than a year after you eloped. But what do you want from her now? That was just an excuse. No. I heard you were seen around town through word of mouth. I was hanging around where you might be living, and sure enough, there you were. Well, you had aged compared to 17 years ago, but the resemblance to the old days was still there. So, I recognized you immediately. I see you got nothing better to do. What's with the creepy stalking? I was just trying to tell you how happy I am now. I beg your pardon? I'm about to go out with a very young and pretty girl. Wow, I'm glad to know there still are some girls who like weirdos. This girl, Erin, is a college student. She works part-time at a diner called Annie's, near the town square. Annie's? It's a famous diner around here, so you must know. Yeah, I do. Erin from Annie's. Hey, she's already cute just by her name. I know the manager there, but Erin's still in high school. What? But the regular customer told me that the manager's daughter is a college student. She is his niece. His daughter's been away for college outside of the state since 2 years ago. Also, she was living in a student dorm in high school, so I don't think you guys have ever met. Oh. By the way, Erin's dad also works at the diner. Seriously? And he's younger than you. No way! You know, before you turn into a creepy pedophile, I suggest you stop going there. Her dad is younger than me? You should be glad to find out before you make a huge mistake. Ugh. Hey. You again? What do you want this time? I couldn't get to the point yesterday because of an unexpected finding. And? If you have something to say, just say it. I'm using up my precious lunch break from work to chat with you. Oh, you're working. Of course I am. I knew it. What's wrong with you? You're a single hag for life. How dare you? You're so rude. It's none of your business whether I'm single or married. Yes, it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not married. Why so? Because the guy who told me about you said you seem to be living alone in a studio apartment. Does that mean you know where I live? Well, yeah. What the heck has been going on since yesterday? You lied to me to get my number, It was a failure, but you brag about dating a younger girl. I thought you just wanted to brag about how happy you were, but you're still pestering me. It's been 17 years since our divorce. What the heck do you want? Well, I thought I'd end it yesterday too, after all the embarrassment. But this morning, I realized something. What? I mean, you're still single. Does that mean you're still hung up on me? Oh, Jesus. Is it pathetic to still have feelings for someone who betrayed me after 17 years? Are you sure? Then why are you still working? Women work regardless of being single or married nowadays. But you're single, aren't you? Why are you so judgmental? You still have feelings for me, right? Not at all. Aw. You're clingy. I will marry you again. Excuse me? We're getting old, you know? You might think it's too early, but I'm thinking about retirement. Doesn't the thought of a lonely old lady living alone frighten you? Don't assume that I'm still single because I haven't denied it. You haven't because you're probably ashamed or too proud to tell me. Then the only answer is that you're single. God, it's as simple as not wanting to tell you anything. Why not? What's the point of explaining my current status to a traitor? But since it seems to be even more of a problem if I don't tell you, I'll tell you as much as I can about my 17 years. Okay. Well, look at this first. A photo. What's this? Why are you wearing a gown? It's my college graduation photo. Wait, you're a high school grad, just like me. I enrolled in a college after our divorce. I wanted to study more. That's kind of lame, isn't it? You went to college after I left you? What I did after you left me is none of your business. Thanks to that, I found my calling and was able to apply it to my current job. And most importantly, I met my husband. Oh, come on, you don't have one. Here's the next one. A photo. What are these? Our wedding rings. No. The design of these rings is clearly different from the ones we had, so you understand that they were purchased on a different occasion, right? Are you serious? Look at this next. Photo. This is my husband and our boy. No way. I don't want to give away their identity, so it's the one taken from the site a few years ago. As you can see, I've already remarried and we have a child. My husband encourages me to work, which is one of the sources of my happiness. And he is very supportive towards me. I have a good relationship with my in-laws too. You're really married? Yep. I love my life now. Then, why do you have a studio apartment? Is it a secret affair pad where you bring different men behind your husband's back? If that's the case, I can take up the part. You've already become a creepy, delusional old man, you know? What do you mean? Listen, don't you know that service apartment? And? I happened to be in my hometown for a month or so on a business trip, but my parents' house is long gone. I thought it would be more convenient to stay in a service apartment than in a hotel so I can cook for myself. I decided to stay there after consulting with my work. A business trip? Yes, this is the end of the story of my 17 years. That's all you need to know. Yeah, but... Conclusion? You have already exited my life story. Wait. So long. Alice, come on. What? Just for the duration of your business trip, let me stay with you. What the heck? I got no place to live. Let me stay. I will please you at night in return. That's gross. My business trip ended the day before yesterday. and I'm already back home. There's no one in that room right now. Oh shoot. You said the trip was for a month. Right. The month ended 2 days ago. Oh, seriously? By the way, I heard you bothered Mia before you came to me. I contacted her to give her a heads up, and she told me you already reached out to her. You thought she was still single too. You told her that the woman you had lived with for over 10 years had left you and that you would get back together with her in exchange for her financial support. Her preteen son stood in between and turned you away, right? You know that much? She didn't think you'd come to me. She apologized for not giving me a warning. Wait, you guys made up. The sisters who were battling it out over me. It kind of pisses me off to hear you say that, but when you left her less than a year after eloping, she realized a lot of things. She went to our late parents and apologized sincerely. I was already out of their house, so we never saw each other in person. She called me to admit her mistakes and apologized again and again. If you ask me if that patched up our relationship back to normal, it's hard to say yes. We do keep in touch though, for seasonal greetings, weddings, funerals, and stuff. Seriously? So that's it. This is the last time for real. Don't get involved with us anymore. Alice, I don't have a place to live. I don't care. Alice! Goodbye! A few days later, I received a call from Jack's brother. The house of Jack's late parents, which is currently in his brother's name, is far away. He sold all the belongings he had at the time he contacted me, and raised money for transportation to get back there. When he finally arrived, he was in shambles. His brother was disgusted by the creepy details told to him in tears. He immediately asked a company he knew for help, and the next morning, he grabbed Jack by the neck and threw him into the employee housing. Jack, who had no idea what was going on, found a place to live and work. He was told by his brother to refund $30,000 in alimony that he had covered for him 17 years ago. Currently, he's going through vigorous training to toughen up under the guidance of his supervisors. What's going on, Emma? I haven't been able to reach my dad or brother, so I'm contacting you instead. If you know anything, can you let me know? Hey, Isla, you're back. Did you have fun on your trip? Never mind my trip. Everything in the house except for my stuff is gone. What happened? Well, it's just as you see it. We moved out while you were away. Really? Where on earth did you move to? I can't tell you. Why not? It's a tough heart-clenching measure to encourage your independence. Heart-clenching measure? You're almost 30. Stop relying on your family already. Get a job. Start living on your own money, okay? You better start looking for a job tomorrow and try to survive on your own. Okay. By the sound of it, I'm not sure you realize the seriousness yet. You know, it's already been 5 years since your mother passed away. Your father, Sean, and I have no intention of taking care of you at all. I very well know that, but... Ow! You sound so confident. Well, it's better than you cling to us. The lease expires in 3 months there. I've already taken care of the termination of the lease, so you'll have to find a place to live and move out in the meantime. I got it. Then, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? I don't work for a company, but I do have a job. Oh, please. I've been putting some money in the house, but I don't have to do so anymore, right? You don't need to try and make yourself look good at this point. Please do as you wish. All 3 of us will be changing our phone numbers and email addresses. You won't be able to contact us. Sure. So this is your reaction. Wow. I hope you understand what it means to be cut off from your family from now on. Isla, it's me, Emma. Oh, it's your new number. It's been a while. Where are you now? I've moved since then, and I'm living in an apartment. Oh no, you've already moved out? Of course, a 4-bedroom house was too big for one person. By the way, the landlord's son and his wife are going to renovate the house and move in. That's not good. Why? Do you want to move back in? Your father, Sean, and I are in front of it right now. But I don't have the key anymore, and you're not here either. So, you got a job? Is that why you left? I told you, I've been working all this time. But your father and Sean always complained that you didn't want to work, but just stay in your room all day. That's why I suggested we take the plunge and move out. More importantly, it was a good chance to get out of the old house. Oh, I see. It was indeed an Asian house. But you know what? There's only one thing that's different now. With the money saved from paying your expenses, we rented a slightly nicer property. And yet, the balance in our savings is going down at an alarming rate, and I'm afraid we won't be able to pay the rent anymore. Something's weird. Well, of course. I've been putting money into the family savings, so you all have been able to get by. How can an unemployed person do that? I work freelance, so... Freelance? I mean, my room was my workplace. My dad, Sean, and you didn't want to believe me, but I've been making a good income. When we lived together, I was putting $2,000 a month into the family account. 2,000? That's what my mom earned before she died, and I took over. Since that money is gone, of course, the balance will decrease faster. Oh God. The account history should show you all the money I had deposited, but you didn't notice it all along. By the way, is Sean still working as a temp? Is he really going to work? Oh well, that's... I guess he thought he was better than me, so he always looked down at me. My dad spends like a madman and can't save a penny. Your move must cost you a lot too. With my brother's meager income and my dad's social security, I'm sure you'll be in red from now on. Where do you live now? I won't tell you. You've cut ties with me, haven't you? Well, so long. My brother and his wife thought they could afford to live comfortably on my father's retirement savings. However, my father's spending habits has always been extravagant, especially after my mother's death. More than half of her life insurance was used to pay off his debts. In such a situation, I was putting in $2,000 a month for them to make ends meet. The punishment I received from my oblivious family was for them to move out without telling me. According to the relative who know the situation, my sister-in-law is constantly fighting with my father and brother, and divorce seems to be just a matter of time. I, on the other hand, took the plunge and changed both my phone number and email, which made me feel so much better. The amount of money I can save has increased, and I'm enjoying my work and life.
Good evening. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Annie, is this a good time?
Good evening, Jim. I'm just finishing up with some chores. It's all right. How are you doing?
Tomorrow you and Stuart will be at home, right?
Yes. Stuart, who works in another city, is coming here for a meeting at the head office, so he will be home from tomorrow until Saturday or Sunday. Since it's so important, I'm taking a day off tomorrow too, so we'll both be home all day tomorrow.
If you don't mind, I was thinking of showing up too, if that's okay.
No problem, but are you coming alone? Yes, I am. You see, as you know, Annie, Stuart hates his mother's meddling terribly. He's resolved to never tell her about this visit. If she finds out, she'll definitely go to see him. She's so nosy.
Yes, that's what I've been told too.
So that's why I'm bringing it up. I'm going to go out in the morning and say, I'm going to see a local friend of mine who's in the area. Actually, I'm not lying, because I'm really going to meet my friend. I'm going to visit my friend, and then I'm going to see you both for the first time in a long time. Is that okay?
I see. No problem. Well then, I'll let Stuart know the plan.
Thank you. So tomorrow, after I meet my friend, around 1 p.m., I'll come to your place. Is that all right?
Yes, I'll be waiting for you.
Annie, I'll need you to do some housework over here tomorrow. Take the day off from work to come. Can you reply?
What?
Don't say what. Say yes. That's the only acceptable response. Also, when you come here, come by car, not public transit. I'm going to the supermarket, and I'll have lots of heavy groceries.
I can't tomorrow. I have important things to do.
Huh? Some errand? Are you saying there is something more important than helping your mother-in-law? I just told you the only acceptable response is yes.
I'm afraid I can't, even though normally I would. The timing doesn't work for me. Tomorrow's errand is really important to me, and it's my #1 priority. I'm sorry, but I can't help you, Susan. If you could ask me on a different day, we can set something up. But if you ask me out of the blue...
It's just a little housework and some shopping.
You're not close enough to go there and come back quickly, so it's difficult.
Hey, what is it you're doing if an hour and a half out of your day is a hassle? You must be so disorganized or lazy. You really have a hopeless personality, don't you? You are so useless.
No matter what you say, there will be no change of plans. Bye now.
Hello, Annie.
Hello, Jim.
I've called Stuart, but I think I'll be arriving there in about 20 minutes.
Yes, take your time. I'll be waiting for you.
Hey, idiot! What time are you coming over here? I've been waiting until now. I still have all the cleaning and shopping to do. You're the daughter-in-law. You're the one who's supposed to be doing all the housework, and you're the one who left it all undone. So get your ass over here. Come here in half an hour. You'll have to prepare dinner, too. This is your punishment for talking to me like a smartass. I'll let you off with this much, so be grateful and come and do it. Don't be lazy. Come quickly.
Oh my God, Susan. I told you I was busy and you ignored me.
I told you that my needs as mother-in-law should come first.
Not in this situation. You should at least do the housework in your own home yourself.
Oh, you're such a moron. You idiot wife. If you can't listen to me, you have no value. Now, divorce my son and get the hell out of my life.
Susan, you might want to stop being so abusive to me.
Huh? That's a terrible accusation to call me abusive. I'm just trying to discipline my moronic daughter-in-law who doesn't listen to me.
Your husband Jim is very angry.
What? Susan, that's enough. What? You? What are you suddenly talking about? Don't play dumb with me. I'm at Stuart and Annie's house. What? Stuart came home over the weekend for work. I came to see him on the way to see my friend. Stuart is home? This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't let you know. I didn't tell you. If you'd had told me, I would have gone with you today. Then I could have disciplined Annie in person. Why didn't you tell me? Stuart asked me to keep it quiet, so I didn't tell you. Stuart did? Why? He's not the kind of boy who would cut his mother out of his life, is he? You're still unaware, huh? Unaware of what? That Stuart is annoyed by you. What? Being annoyed by me? That can't be true. I've loved him so much ever since he was born. How can a mother's love for her child be so deep and he can't feel that?
You should realize that your mother's love is actually your own self-indulgence. Stuart is fed up with all your interfering, even after he's grown up.
How can you say that? You're the one who should have done something as Stuart's father. What about you?
I don't know how much I can call it fatherly, but I'm proud to say that I'm what Stuart needs as a parent when the time comes.
Huh? What are you talking about? What makes you think he feels that way?
Let me give you 2 examples. The first one, I've been introduced to a classmate who says he is Stuart's best friend.
What? Best friend?
You know Curtis, don't you?
What? Curtis?
The boy I told him not to hang out with because he grew up in an orphanage?
You mean Stuart was friends with that boy, ignoring what I told him?
That's right.
Oh my God. Orphans are nothing but losers when they grow up.
Curtis is now the president of a company with an annual sales of $1.5 billion.
What?
He studied with the best university overseas while earning his own tuition, graduated, and started his own business. When I met Curtis, Stuart said, he's going to be a big shot someday. Unlike you, he had a good eye for people.
That parentless man is the president of a company with an annual sales of $1.5 billion? You're kidding, right? How is that possible?
Let's go to the second one. Annie, who became Stuart's wife. Stuart introduced her as the girl he's thinking of marrying 2 years before he came to tell us he was marrying her.
What? I didn't know anything about that.
He said he wouldn't introduce her to us until the last minute because he knew his mother would object for no reason if she knew.
So then, that's why he rejected my idea for who he should propose to. Because he was already dating Annie.
Who in the world was this matchmaking with?
You know her. It was Amelia.
Huh? You mean that Amelia?
Yes. She and I worked at the same part-time job and we got to know each other very well. She's charming, beautiful, and the daughter of a CEO. She's a much better match for Stuart than Annie, who's from a mere working-class family. And Annie is an idiot wife who can't even listen to me. If this was going to happen, I should have forced him to marry Amelia back then.
That Amelia, though. She's a single mother now with 3 children whose fathers are unknown.
Huh?
She's divorced and her parents have disowned her.
Huh? She's that kind of woman. She's the daughter of a CEO.
Everyone in her hometown knows about it. Your prejudice, which only looks at the surface, is so obvious.
No, but I didn't mean it that way.
Once again, I'm glad Stuart has a good eye for people. If he had followed your advice to choose someone, he might have had to go through an unnecessary life of hardship. I'm also glad he didn't inherit an insane personality like yours. I'm glad he grew up to be a decent human being, even with you as his role model.
I don't mean to be.
I'm getting off track here. I didn't realize you were also so verbally abusive.
I was just trying to keep her in line.
I think that idiot wife and other such abusive words are unacceptable. Stuart is nodding his head in agreement.
Even Stuart? It's terrible. You're all excluding me, treating me like some villain. Don't you feel sorry for me?
I'm leaving now. Let's talk about our future.
Our future?
10 years ago, I gave up and accepted your personality. But this time, there are too many things I can't overlook. I'm not going to change my mind about this.
What? Annie, where the hell did you go? Answer me.
Yes, what is it?
You, where on earth have you run off to? I came to check the house, but it's deserted.
Oh, you're home after all. You were right to take your husband's advice and move out first.
Huh? My husband's advice?
Well, I suppose he's not your husband anymore. The divorce papers were officially accepted, weren't they?
Shut up. It's his fault for not understanding my feelings for my child. But I'm sure Stuart will understand. Even though Jim told you so much, you still don't understand.
What? Annie, you only spent 3 or 4 years with Stuart. You can't understand the depth of the bond between a mother and her son who spent almost 30 years together. Stuart is being deceived by you people. He would never cut me out of his life.
Stuart decided we should move out to get away from you.
What?
To be precise, he decided to take me with him to the city he works in.
He took you to live in the city?
I decided to go with him because I can work remotely.
Well, then, I'll come with you.
There's no point in coming. We've already changed the address over here.
What? Why didn't you inform me?
I'm afraid you might barge in on us, so we've moved.
You're trying to separate Stuart and me.
No, I'm just following what Stuart decided.
I don't believe you. Give me back my little Stuart.
Uh-huh. If that's how it is, that's fine with me. As long as you can't understand Stuart's feelings, you might as well think you'll never see him again.
Huh?
I have nothing more to say. Bye now.
Hey, Annie! What did you mean by that? Tell me! Annie!
Confident in her absolute love, no one's advice seemed to reach Susan's heart. Stuart has always been troubled by over-interference by his mother. He often consulted his father, his best friend, and me, his wife, about every problem, trying not to lose his common sense. On the day his parents' divorce was finalized, he said, "It's finally over." My father-in-law, Jim, said, "I'm sorry it took so long." After he said that, they both felt relieved. I also felt relieved thinking about everything they had lived through. So, my mother-in-law was cut off from both her husband and her son. But then she fell in love with a young man who looked like her son. She spent all the money she had on him, and before she knew it, she was deep in debt. I'm afraid of what happens to people who can't stop themselves, but I have no intention of helping her at all.
Hey Nora, what's up with the lunch? Are you messing with me?
I made it just for you. I made it with fruit salad and other things to balance it out. How is it I'm messing with you?
You know I don't like vegetables, right?
Yes, but I looked for a recipe that even a child who hates vegetables could eat, and I made it for you. I put particular effort into the seasoning and so on.
I don't care about seasoning. If you know I don't like vegetables, you're messing with me.
But if there's only meat, it's not balanced, right?
That's right, but I wanted fried chicken. But all that was in there was grilled chicken breast. Where's the fried chicken? This lunch is torture.
Torture? You're exaggerating. I made you fried chicken yesterday.
You just baked it in the oven, didn't you? That's not fried food. What I want is real fried chicken.
Oh my, you're a picky eater. On top of that, you've been gaining weight lately, haven't you? You've even had a lot of health issues. You keep wanting to eat fried food, but if you eat anything you want, you'll get sick.
Shut up. Instead of moderating your diet for your health, eat whatever you want as much as you want. If it kills you, so be it. Life is short and fulfilling. That's what I believe.
But I want you to live a long and healthy life.
There's no point in living a long life eating food that don't taste good. That's why I'm throwing away today's lunch.
Oh no, what a waste of food. Prices have gone up recently, and the cost of food is getting higher.
It's your fault for buying vegetables that I hate. If you're gonna talk about food costs, you should only buy my favorite foods. If you're my wife, you're supposed to make lunches that your husband will be happy to eat.
But when you say your favorite food, it's all meat and mac and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese? I love it. I'll make some today.
Stop it. You had it for dinner last night too. You didn't touch any of the side dishes at dinner. Just the mashed potatoes and gravy.
That's because you only cook food that don't taste good. I'm so unlucky to have horrible cook for a wife. You can't even cook a satisfactory meal. And yet, You're always harping on about my health.
I used to cook a lot before we got married. Nobody has seemed to mind up to now.
That's because they're just being considerate. But I'm your husband. It's my duty to guide my wife. From now on, I want you to cook according to my instructions.
I don't want to cook food that's too rich or too unhealthy.
Don't defy your husband. Who do you owe your livelihood to? I'm the one who earns the money to buy the food, aren't I? Don't get smart with me. You waste food with your terrible cooking.
You're the one wasting food. Besides, I'm working too.
Your job is low paying with no responsibilities compared to mine.
So that's what you think, is it?
It's true. I'll tell you what I want you to do starting with dinner tonight. So make sure it's done exactly the way I want it. Do you understand? You must do exactly as I told you. Nora, do you have any idea what you've done?
I'd like to ask you the same thing. Nate, what have you been doing? You left yesterday and never came back. Where have you been? Are you at work now?
It's none of your business where I go. What's more, what was for dinner?
What do you mean? I did my best to give you what you wanted.
Not even close. I didn't ask for the kind of meal. You horrible cook.
What? I made a steak, just as you specified in your recipe. What was the problem with that?
You know what? How long have you been with me?
What? About 5 years?
How many times have you had dinner with me in those 5 years? You haven't noticed anything. You have seen how I eat, right?
How you what? You mean not very good table manners? I've always thought it's impolite to talk while eating, or hold your fork like that.
Wrong. Don't belittle me. Did you see how much sauce I pour on my steak?
Yes, a lot. You were really angry when I mentioned it to you before.
Yeah, I was. It's just not quite enough for my taste.
You put ketchup and sauce all over your fast food too.
If you know them, you should seasoning it like that. It was just as if there was no flavor at all. I don't know how you can call the food.
It was seasoned well. I tasted it. I'm sure of it. Besides, if you put that much sauce on it, you'd be consuming too much salt.
It takes a lot of sauce to get a flavor the way I like it.
Every time you measure it, your blood pressure gets higher. It's time to start cutting back.
Don't be silly. It doesn't matter if you live a long life with thin taste buds.
You have to live with lifestyle-related diseases for the rest of your life. It costs a lot of money for medical care. You talk about a short and fulfilling life, but there's no guarantee that one day it'll end abruptly.
Don't make me say it over and over again. You're a messed up wife, but don't you dare talk back to me. Anyway, you need to get us sauces, ketchup, and mayonnaise right now. I want you to make sure we have plenty of it.
Huh?
Oh, and no low sodium, half calorie crap.
I don't use those products with additives, but I want people to taste the flavor of the food. If you chew it well, it tastes good without a strong seasoning. That way, you can get a satisfaction from a little bit of food.
You're talking back to me again. Do you know the situation you're in right now?
I'm your wife, your spouse.
A wife's job is to satisfy her husband. Listen, I'll go ahead and come home today. In return, as I said before, you'll get plenty of condiments. You'll also prepare the dishes I specify. You'll also double the seasoning.
If you make it this strong...
If I'm not satisfied, I'll really divorce you.
Fine. Nate, let's talk. Come home.
No way. I'm divorcing you.
Come on.
Didn't I tell you before that if I'm not satisfied, we'll have a divorce? If you can't feed me, you're not a wife. You say my body and health are important. I'm fine right now.
It's just that you don't have any symptoms yet. You know, your health check results are all in the red, right? If you keep on like this, you're not gonna get better.
My grandfather and my father ate whatever they wanted, just like me. My grandfather lived until 80, and my father is still healthy.
Both your grandfather and your father went to the hospital regularly, right?
Of course, as you get older, you're gonna get a little wear and tear. It doesn't matter what you eat. If that's the case, It's 100 times better to eat whatever you want while you're still alive. Anyway, I'm sick of your cooking.
Sick of it? But you hardly ever eat it.
I hate it when you talk back to me like that. I'm going to be free to eat whatever I want now.
Wait, that's really not enough for you to live on. I'll try harder to cook food that you can eat.
You say that, and you're gonna put in vegetables and put less seasonings, aren't you? I'm not voting for that anymore.
I'm saying that because I'm thinking of your health.
Not necessary. You're messing with me. It's like you don't really know the situation that you're in. I already got the divorce papers. Fill them out when you get home.
That's so cruel.
Hey Nora, how are you? Are you still living health-conscious food?
Nate, long time no see. How are you?
I'm fine. No complaints when you can eat whatever you want. Everyone at work says I look great. I guess your screwy cooking was hard on me. I'm glad you let me go.
Yeah, I hope you're well.
The best thing for your health is to eat what you want and live a stress-free life.
You're probably right.
Right? You should be honest with yourself too. Don't force yourself to be so health-conscious.
I'm not like I'm forcing myself. I like vegetables.
Jeez, you're being so stubborn again. Well, if you get jealous of my eating habits, you can call me. Your probably fried chicken isn't bad.
I don't envy you. I'm afraid of you.
Don't be so stubborn. Then you call me when you miss me. I don't mind if it's steak.
No thanks.
Nora, how are you?
Hey Nate, I'm still here as usual. What do you want?
I've been feeling a little under the weather lately.
Oh, really? Are you busy with work?
No matter how much sleep I get, I feel heavy and tired. My legs ache all of a sudden. It doesn't feel like a cold. It's just weird.
That's terrible. If it continues, maybe you should go to the doctor. I'm sure your unhealthy diet is paying off.
Hey, why don't you come live with me again?
Huh?
It's just that I've become so incapacitated that it's just hard to move, and the appreciation for you really sank in.
You want me to take care of you?
I mean, you could help me get up a little bit, like take me to and from the station. Even though we divorced, you were my wife once, right? Isn't it a wife's job to support her husband?
I don't want to. No way. Besides, we aren't married anymore.
Don't be so stubborn. You need money, don't you?
I have enough to live on my own.
Your job is simple job with no responsibilities.
I have responsibilities. I make hospital food, according to the physical requirements of each patient.
What?
That's because I'm a hospital dietitian. You always seem to underestimate my work, so it's no wonder you don't remember.
No. I didn't mean to condescend to you. I think you're doing a great job. That's why you cared about my food.
I think I would have cared, even if I weren't in the profession.
You woke me up when I had to work. I can't get up by myself, and on top of that, I'm feeling sluggish. I'm late and missing work more and more, and the company is not happy. Let's get married again, and you can wake me up every morning like you used to.
I decline.
Nora, I'm sorry. Will you try again with me?
I decline.
Please, come on.
I'm not a doctor. I can't fix your problems now. You should go to a doctor instead of depend on me, really.
Doctors aren't my thing. Nora, I need help.
Huh? What in the world?
I went to the hospital because I suddenly felt pain all over my body.
It's been a month since I told you to go, but...
It was hard for me to find the courage to go. Anyway, the doctor was really pissed at me.
Well, I can imagine.
I was told I have severe diabetes, high blood pressure, cirrhosis, gout, and hyperlipidemia.
A parade of lifestyle-related diseases.
I was told that I should be hospitalized for health management right away.
That's right. Well, work hard on your diet, because sometimes your numbers will settle down.
Hey, you're the dietitian at the hospital, right? Would you cook for me? You're my wife. You're gonna have to support me. Because, you see, I'm really sorry.
I don't want to.
Huh? You told me before. You said you'd make me a recipe that I could eat. And the other day, it was all over the internet. They said that you're the creator of recipes that even people with dietary restrictions love.
That was when I still had feelings for you as a wife. No matter how much effort I put into the recipe, I was always told that there were vegetables in it, that it was just baked, or that the flavor was too weak. I got tired of being told that the taste was bland and you getting angry at me. It was also sad to have a lot of sauce and ketchup poured on the dishes I had researched and made. Even my packed lunches got thrown away. I've had enough.
I won't complain anymore, please. I want to eat the kind of food I read about on the internet.
I refuse. If you've been told you need to be admitted to the hospital for controlled care, then grow up and get the treatments you need.
Then I'll go to the hospital where you work.
You know, my current workplace is not my former hospital.
Huh?
They moved me to another affiliated hospital in another state.
Where is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Please, cook for me. I want to eat your food.
You don't have to be so obsessed with me. All hospital food looks healthy and delicious these days. I'm not the dietitian there, but they're always the one.
It has to be you.
I heard you've gained even more weight since the divorce.
Huh?
One of your colleagues is a friend of mine from school. He says you've gained even more weight since the divorce, and you don't seem to care about hygiene anymore.
I was so busy with work that I didn't have time to shower. When we were married, you even cleaned the bathroom so I could take one. That's why I can't do without you, please. I understood that after the divorce. You're all I had. Please, start over with me again.
Even though you've been calling me a terrible cook at work?
I'm sorry. I wanted to maintain my dignity at work, too. That's what it takes to be a capable man. If you're my wife, you'd understand. But I won't anymore. I won't throw away your lunches, and I won't complain about your cooking.
It's stupid. I won't make up with you or cook for you anymore.
You don't care if I die?
Your grandfather lived until 80. Your father is still healthy, right?
That's true, but...
Then it's okay, isn't it?
No. My father actually wasn't as healthy as I thought he was.
I heard he's on the verge of going blind from diabetes. His liver is also failing.
If you know that much, you can understand why I'm so frantic, right?
If you don't want to end up like your father, you need to get your lifestyle back on track.
I don't want to be hospitalized. I lose my freedom.
That's the price you pay. Even if you can't get back on your feet, you'd still like to live a short, fulfilling life, wouldn't you? That's great. Congratulations. Well then, I'm going to block you, because I don't want you to bother me anymore.
Please, don't abandon me.
Nate was forcefully hospitalized. His condition worsened considerably, and he was told that the treatment would take a long time. So, he decided to take a leave. However, the prospect of his return to work is hopeless, and it seems that he will be forced to resign. My coworkers said I was lucky to get rid of the filthy, useless guy. Being featured online as the hottest nutritionist, I am now publishing a recipe book. I hope I can help people who are struggling with dietary restrictions.
Olivia, where are you? The house is a total mess. You haven't cleaned at all. Seriously? I've been calling you, but you don't even pick up the phone. Where on earth are you wandering off to? Sorry, Maggie. I'm at the hospital right now. Hospital? I can't talk, so is it okay to just chat? Why are you at the hospital? Well, I haven't been feeling great lately, and I noticed some bleeding this morning. So just to be safe, I came to see my obstetrician to get checked out. Oh, come on. Making such a fuss over a little bleeding? Just get some medicine and hurry back. I can't today. What do you mean? I'm actually going to be admitted. What the heck? Isn't the due date still far off? Why do you have to be admitted today? It's not for giving birth. They found an illness. What illness are you talking about? I'm about to undergo some detailed tests. Depending on the results, I might not be able to come home for a while. So while you're not here, am I supposed to take care of everything at home? I'm sorry. So, can I ask you to tidy up the house? Jeez, useless daughter-in-law. I'm not good at cleaning, you know. Once I'm discharged, I'll take care of the house as before. Please bear with it for a while. Who's talking while not even fulfilling one's duties? But household chores aren't solely my responsibility, right? You're a housewife too, so it wouldn't hurt if you could handle things at home while I'm away. Wow, still challenging me, huh? I don't mean it like that. After the baby's born, divorce Sean. Divorce? Yes, leave without the child. What? That's an awful thing to say. If you don't want a divorce, come back home instead of lounging around at the hospital. I'm not just lounging around, you know. I mean, if you're chatting with me like this, you must be doing okay, right? I can manage typing, but my body's feeling pretty rough, and I can't even get out of bed. Can you not be so whiny? Whiny? Pregnancy isn't an illness, you know. Back in my days, I worked right up until just before giving birth. I never complained or made excuses. That's because nothing troublesome happened during your pregnancy, right? Besides, my illness has nothing to do with being pregnant. Stop talking back. Regardless of what illness you have, a woman who ends up in the hospital during pregnancy is unfit to be a mother. Jeez. Making excuses and slacking off on housework? I'm worried if such a woman can properly raise a child. By the way, is the baby okay? So far, everything's fine. Oh, that's good to hear. It doesn't matter what happens to you, but if anything happens to the child, I'll hold it against you. You've changed, Maggie. What? All of a sudden? Back when Arthur was alive, you were kind to me, treating me like your own daughter. Why have you been so cold to me lately? I wanted to be a kind mother-in-law in front of him. I was a housewife relying on him. I didn't want to risk upsetting him and ending up divorced. I see. But now, Sean's financially supporting you, right? You don't mind upsetting him? Of course I do. But he's working abroad right now, and he won't be back for a while, so I'll do things my way during that time. Aren't you ashamed? Sneaking around and bullying your daughter-in-law when your son isn't around? Bullying? How scandalous. I'm just guiding you. You're trying to slack off using your pregnancy as an excuse. As a mother-in-law, I've got to discipline you strictly. I'm not slacking off, I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, don't you dare snitch to Sean about me telling you to get out of the house. If you do, I'll seriously kick you out, okay? Just get better soon and tidy up the house, got it?
Mom, I heard Olivia was admitted to the hospital in an emergency.
Yeah, I thought her pregnancy was going smoothly. They found a tumor in her stomach.
Then she needs treatment as soon as possible.
It's not that simple.
What do you mean?
Treatment might not be possible.
What are you saying?
According to the doctor, they could treat it if she wasn't pregnant. But treating it now might affect the baby.
No way. I'm just so unlucky. Of all times, I'm stuck on a business trip overseas and can't do anything. I wish I could rush over and be by her side right now.
It's work. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't just shorten a trip because your wife's in the hospital.
But I'm worried sick about her. I'll talk to my boss and try to come back as soon as possible.
You don't need to rush back.
Why not? Her family lives far away. They might not be able to visit easily. I have to be there for her.
But I'm here, aren't I? She's like my own daughter now. So I'll take good care of her in your place. You don't have to worry about anything.
Mom, just in case, I hope it never happens. But if it comes to choosing between her or the baby, I'd prioritize her life. Please tell that to the doctor too.
Of course. She's the love of your life. Leave her to me and you focus on your work.
Thanks. I'm counting on you, Mom.
Olivia, I went to the trouble to visit you today, but you can't even send a thank you text? Of all places, getting hospitalized in such a remote area? I'll be billing you for the taxi fare, okay? Sorry, Maggie. I was busy all day with tests and couldn't get in touch. Oh my. Those tests are just a waste of money, aren't they? Excuse me? I mean, your days are numbered, right? Why don't you just relax and don't bother with unnecessary tests? Why would you say that? I want to live for the sake of my child. But the doctor said it was impossible, didn't he? Just accept it as your fate. I still can't believe this, you know? When the doctor asked me to choose between my life and the child's, you instantly said, the child, without even asking for my opinion. Of course it's obvious. Choosing between daughter-in-law or grandchild, the grandchild wins. You're just a stranger, but the grandchild is my blood. As long as you give birth, that's all that matters. You're terrible. Are you going to ignore Sean's wishes too? Oh, even he wants the child to be the priority, you know? He does? You're lying. I know he wouldn't say such a thing. Well, he's kind-hearted. He might not say what he really feels to you, but deep down, he thinks his child is more important than his wife. I need to ask him directly. That's not gonna happen. Why not? Are you trying to trouble him? Since he can't say it straight out to you, I'm saying it for him. Besides, you also want to protect your baby's life more than your own, right? Of course. I must, even if it means risking my life. Then don't go for treatment. But the child needs a mother. I haven't given up on living yet. Stubborn until the end. Well, no matter how much you struggle, your life is almost up. I'll raise the grandchild well. You better start preparing for the afterlife. Olivia, I heard from the doctor in charge. There's something wrong with the baby? Yeah. I thought she was developing fine, so I was dumbfounded. The doctor says he's not sure if she'll make it to birth. I'm in shock right now. God damn it! What the heck did you do? Huh? It's your fault that there's a problem with the baby. My fault? Of course! It's because you got sick during pregnancy. That's why something's off with her. That's not it. According to the doctor, the baby's abnormality is unexplained and has nothing to do with my illness. Nope, it's definitely your fault. Your lack of self-care messed things up, affecting her. That's not true. If she has special needs or disabilities, I won't be taking care of her. What? That's heartless. You were so excited about having a grandchild. That was assuming she was normal. I'm hoping for a healthy child like my son. If a weak little girl comes out, taking care of her every day would be a hassle. I'll either put her in a facility or give her up for adoption. Please stop. The child is innocent. Please let me raise her at home. Huh. You can't even raise her yourself. What are you even talking about? You won't even be around when she's born, right? True. I might not be here anymore, but Sean wouldn't want to give up his child. Even if he wants to, I'll have a say. What? With him traveling abroad so often, I'll be the one raising her in the end. Oh no. If you hadn't gotten sick, you could have had a normal birth and raised her normally. I guess it's karma for not taking care of yourself. Well, it's too late to talk about it now. The baby's fate is up to you. If you don't want her handed off to someone else, then give birth to a strong girl, even if it's at the risk of your life.
Mom, please come to the hospital right away.
Oh, Sean, it's been a while. What's wrong?
Olivia passed away. I've informed her parents. Can you come over here too?
Have you already come back?
I came straight from the airport to the hospital.
So, is the baby okay? The due date was close.
Mom, aren't you worried about Olivia?
There's no use worrying about someone who's passed, right? She was determined to protect the baby at all costs. So she held on until after giving birth, right?
Neither of them is in this world anymore.
What?
She tried her best and gave birth, but it didn't work out. Both of them are in heaven now.
That can't be true.
Even in a haze of consciousness, she was able to hold the baby before, you know. I regret not being able to protect them, but I want to believe she departed feeling content.
Oh, I see. That's really unfortunate.
I'm disappointed in you, Mom.
Me? What are you talking about?
I saw her messaging app. You were verbally abusing her while I was away. Despite her being sick and hospitalized, you were urging her to come back soon, telling her to leave once she had the baby.
Oh no, you snooped through her phone?
When she was still semi-conscious, she asked me to see her conversation with you.
Huh. She was spiteful until the very end.
No wonder things seemed off. When she found out about her illness, the doctor said she had a high chance of recovery if she started treatment immediately. But she adamantly refused that. No matter how many times I begged her to start treatment, she didn't listen. You pressured her not to, didn't you? And lying about me prioritizing the baby?
But you know, there was no other choice. If I were told to choose between a daughter-in-law and a grandchild, it's obvious the grandchild is more important. After all, a daughter-in-law is just someone unrelated. Even you, I'm sure you want your own flesh and blood to be the priority, right? That's why I conveyed your true feelings to her. I took the blame on your behalf. You should be grateful to me, if anything.
You're messed up. Of course, the best thing was for both of them to be safe. But I could never have abandoned Olivia, who was my love, for an unborn child.
Even if you say that now, we can't bring her back to life and treat her. Can't you just let it go? Besides, it seems there were abnormalities with the baby. Even if she was born, she probably wouldn't have had a long life. Wasn't it better for Olivia to go with her baby to heaven? I bet she won't be lonely there.
Oh my God.
Well, it's too late to regret what's done. You should find a new wife and have a baby again.
Mom, are you seriously saying that?
Of course I am. You're still young, you know. There are plenty of potential partners for you. I hope the new wife will finally give birth to a boy as the son and heir. To be honest, I was disappointed to know that Olivia's baby was a girl.
What the heck?
Anyway, make sure you find a wife who's physically strong next time. I don't want another daughter-in-law who gets sick during pregnancy and causes trouble.
Unbelievable. Mom, come to the hospital right now and apologize to Olivia.
What?
You better beg for forgiveness for all the mistreatment you've done to her.
Geez, what are you saying? She's no longer in this world. What's the point of begging a ghost?
You're the worst human. Don't you have any awareness of how you made her suffer?
Well, I do feel bad for being a little harsh, but I did it on purpose to make her understand the responsibilities of a daughter-in-law. I intentionally pushed her away.
Pushed her away?
Exactly. She neglected housework and went to the hospital, and then she had the nerve to say she wasn't coming back for a while, you know? I just warned her lightly so she wouldn't take advantage of the situation and get spoiled.
She was unwell to the point that she had to be hospitalized. How could you treat her like that?
Hey, don't get so mad. Deep down, you're secretly relieved to be free from a frail wife, right?
I'm cutting ties with you, Mom.
Are you kidding me? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I'm moving out of the house right away.
No, you can't leave. Arthur isn't here anymore. If you leave, I'll be all alone.
Be alone and reflect on yourself.
No way. I'm not working, you know. I can't get by on just the savings.
Then get a job.
I don't want to start working at this age. I've only been a homemaker for years. No one will hire me.
You should find a way on your own.
Oh, come on. Are you really going to leave your own mother?
I don't consider you my mother anymore. I'll never forgive someone who hurt the love of my life. There's no way I can keep living with you. I don't even want to see you again.
But it's a hassle to move out so suddenly. I'll apologize for what I did to Olivia. So please, reconsider cutting ties.
Luckily, I don't have much stuff, so I can move out easily. I don't plan to ever return home. It's goodbye to you, Mom.
Whatever, I get it. Then, before you go, can I have my share of the inheritance?
Inheritance?
You know, Olivia had quite a bit of savings, right? Since I'm her mother-in-law, naturally, I have the right to a portion of the inheritance, don't I?
I'm the beneficiary.
Then at least give me half.
Nope. I won't give you a single penny.
Oh, please.
I won't offer any help from now on. Live on your own.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'll come and apologize to Olivia right away. Don't say we're cutting ties.
It's too late for that. Bye.
Wait, Sean. I'm begging you, Sean. I can't live alone.
Since my mom's been left alone, she started working part-time to make a living. But she's not good at it and keeps getting scolded by her boss, leaving her exhausted every day. Her home is deteriorating, and lately, I get messages asking for help like, "Can you do something about the leaking roof?" I'm ignoring all of them. She's never been good at cleaning, so the house is like a dump now. On top of that, it's leaking, and living alone in such a run-down place must be tough. But it's the consequences of her actions. After I moved out, I rented an apartment, starting my new life on my own. Devastated by losing my family, I haven't been able to recover from it yet. But thinking that Olivia and our daughter are watching over me from heaven, I can't keep moping around forever. Even though she isn't here anymore, the happy memories will always stay with me. From now on, I want to live my life to the fullest for both of them.
You know what? What's with the letter? I woke up this morning and you are gone. don't even know what that letter means.
Oh, you finally woke up? Good morning. Just because it's your day off doesn't mean you should sleep in too late.
Shut up. Answer my question.
Did you read my letter?
I did.
Everything I have to say is in the letter.
I read it and I don't understand what it means. That's why I'm asking you. What do you mean 6 months to live? Yeah, I get it. You're cheating on me.
What did you say? Why would I do that?
You wanted an excuse to break up with me, so you started talking about life expectancy, didn't you? You left me this stupid letter, and now you're at your lover's house.
No, I'm at the hospital. I was too shocked yesterday to talk to the doctors. So today, I had Mom come with me and listen to what they had to say. Isn't that what it says in the letter?
No, that's a lie. If that's the case, why didn't you ask me to go with you to something so important?
Casey, you're busy with work, aren't you? Even yesterday, you came home after I went to bed. Besides, I've been telling you that I haven't been feeling well for the past 2 months. But you didn't listen to me at all, saying that you are too busy to go to the hospital.
Huh? It's my fault? You think it's okay for you to cheat on your husband while he's busy working?
I told you it wasn't cheating. Why are you so suspicious? I'm a mess too. I was told I had 6 months to live. I wanted to tell you in person if I could, but I knew you'd be too busy with work. I thought I'd at least tell you in a letter. I was so scared while I was writing it that my hands were shaking.
You're right, talk about bad penmanship. You really want to cheat on me with such a lame trick? You're such a blatant liar, telling me you have 6 months to live. You've been thinking hard for a girl like you, but you won't work on me.
Why don't you believe me? You're terrible!
Now you're gonna cry me to death? Maybe that's how you got the guy you're having an affair with. I don't want you to think I'm stupid.
Then come to the hospital today. The doctor said I should have my husband come with me. Even if you don't believe my explanation, you can believe his, right?
Do you think I'm falling for that? I wouldn't believe a word a cheating woman says.
Then, what am I supposed to do? I'm so scared, and my husband doesn't trust me. I'm going crazy with anxiety.
You're already crazy. Your husband is working overtime every day, and you're cheating on him. And you use that as an excuse to cheat on him.
I told you it's not like that.
If that's what you want to do, I don't care. I'll get another woman too.
What?
I'm divorcing you. Don't come home again.
Wait a minute. My poor sister got kicked out of her house by her husband. I heard you ran away to her parents' house because you had nowhere to go. Poor you, you have only 6 months to live. How are you feeling now? Amy? I thought I blocked you. I made a sub-account. I wanted to interview a woman whose husband left her.
You're as insidious as ever.
I mean, how do you know my husband and I are divorced? I didn't tell anyone but my parents and my husband about my life expectancy. Yeah, you're so inconsiderate, aren't you? That's why Casey left you. No way. Don't tell me. Casey is sleeping next to me right now. You're kidding me, right? He said he's divorcing and getting a new woman. I never thought he'd go out with you of all people. What new woman? I've been dating Casey for 6 months now.
Huh? 6 months ago? That's before we got divorced.
That's right. He told you he was busy with work, right? He was coming home in the morning, wasn't he? That wasn't work. He was meeting me.
Oh my God! After all that talk about me cheating, he was the one cheating on me. I told him that if it bothered him so much, we could talk about it through a lawyer. He suddenly softened and said he would spare me compensation and ask me to divorce him quickly. That's because he had something to be guilty of.
Don't tell me you didn't know this until now. He dumped you because you're that stupid.
I didn't want to spend money in court because of the cost of treatment. I made a mistake going along with the divorce so easily.
Treatment? What are you gonna do when you only have 6 months to live? Why don't you stop wasting money on useless thing and give it to me and Casey for a celebration?
Excuse me?
Casey and I are getting married next month. It'll be even more extravagant than your wedding. I'm so excited. You can come too, sis. If it's next month, you'll still be alive, right?
I'm definitely not going. I'm not going to a cheating bastard's wedding.
It's your own sister's wedding too. A sister who doesn't come to her own sister's wedding is a disgrace to the world. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Because you'll be moving on soon anyway, right?
I'm not going to the other side until I get my revenge on you guys. You'll see.
I don't know what you're talking about with only 6 months to live. I really feel sorry for you, sis. Her own sister took her husband and left her with only 6 months to live. You're going to die lonely, aren't you? I wouldn't want to end up like that.
I've never ended up like that.
Don't be so stubborn. You've always been like that. Always losing to your sister who is prettier and better than you.
The whole family is fed up with you, Amy. We kicked you out of the house and disowned you. But then you came in and stole my husband away from me. Don't complain if I get back at you.
Yeah. Howl of a loser. Your life is so miserable, isn't it?
Casey, did you know Amy is my sister?
Who's Amy? I'm busy with work.
So, it's your job to sleep with Amy.
Huh?
You don't have to pretend anymore. Amy told me everything. She said you two have been having an affair for the past 6 months. All those times you said you'd be working late, that was just an excuse to see that woman. When we got divorced, you accused me of cheating, but you are the one who really cheated on me.
Oh, I see. She told you. I was gonna keep quiet until you died because it'd be too much trouble. You've got 6 months to live, but if you found out, so be it. I'm marrying your sister.
So, you admit you cheated on me.
That's right. I was surprised when I found out she's your sister. Because she's nothing like you. Unlike you, who works hard and looks like a man, she's like a fragile girl, a family-oriented girl, and I want to protect her. If I'm gonna have a wife, it has to be this kind of girl.
Is that why you cheated on me? We talked about it and decided that we would both work after marriage.
What kind of reason is that? Wanting a pretty girl instead of an ugly one as a wife, it's a natural feeling for a man, isn't it?
That doesn't mean it's okay to cheat on your wife. If you wanted to break up with me, you should have talked to me about it before you started dating Amy.
You've been cheating on me for 6 months, and then you accuse me of cheating on you. You didn't have to go to all the trouble to divorce me, especially when I was worried about dying.
Well, you whining about me leaving you was a real masterpiece. Amy and I laughed our asses off.
That's how you two always made fun of me.
What then? I'm telling you, our divorce is already final, you know. Even you agreed to a quick separation without compensation, right?
You can get compensation even after the divorce if you find out there was infidelity. Just because we separated without me asking for compensation doesn't mean I agreed to anything.
What would happen if you got compensation anyway? You've got 6 months to live, so what's the point of getting the money? I mean, you're going to die during the court proceedings.
As I told Amy, I'm not going to die until I get my revenge on you guys.
Well, good luck with that. If you're so inclined, maybe I'll file for compensation too.
Huh? Don't tell me you're going to charge me for cheating on you.
No, I'm not. I'm filing it because I've suffered emotionally because you married me while hiding your true nature.
My true nature? What are you talking about?
I heard you and your parents got together and kicked Amy out of your parents' house. You made all these crazy accusations, and you were jealous of little Amy, weren't you? She was penniless and lived in a park for a while with nothing but the clothes on her back. Poor Amy. I'm really suffering emotionally from the fact that I married you, not knowing you are such a lousy woman. That's why I'm filing for alimony.
Are you stupid? Amy told you that story, didn't she? She told you that she lived in a park. She made it up. She was actually moving from one boyfriend to another. She even said that why she was disowned.
Shut up! How many boyfriends could Amy have had? Amy is a pure and sincere woman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What a lousy woman to kick out her fragile little sister. You got sick and that's your punishment. How do you like that?
Oh yeah, that's enough. Like I said, I'm going to take measures to file for compensation. If you want to hire a lawyer too, you're on your own. I don't know if you have anyone to defend you.
Go ahead and howl at your own peril. You've got 6 months to live. You'll die before you can do anything.
That's something you'll have to wait for in 6 months. I'll make you regret it, I promise.
Hey, May, I can't pay the compensation anymore.
What are you talking about? You better pay me by the due date, or I'll deduct it from your salary.
You've got to be kidding me. I couldn't even have a wedding with Amy because you asked for compensation. You're gonna take away Amy's life too.
Amy's life? What do you mean?
She suddenly had a stomachache, so I took her to the hospital. They told me that she had a serious disease and that she might become bedridden without an organ transplant. But the transplant surgery cost a fortune. This isn't the time for me to be paying you compensation.
Well, in the first place, I really wanted you to pay the compensation in one lump sum. But you said you couldn't and got down on your knees. I had no choice but to accept it in installments. You also signed an agreement that if you are even 1 day late, I could forcibly collect.
That's that and this is this. How can you say that when your sister's life is at stake in this emergency? You're going to die soon, so it doesn't matter if you have the money.
You're wrong. It's not me who is gonna die soon. It's Amy, isn't it?
Screw you. You're about to run out of time. Why are you still alive? Didn't I tell you? I'm cured. Huh? No way. Do you know what kind of disease I have? The incurable disease that gives you 6 months to live. There's no way you're cured. Incurable? Where did you get that delusion? I wrote you a letter before the divorce. They found a tumor, but they couldn't operate on it at the local hospital. If I hadn't gone to a big hospital in the city for treatment, I would have only had 6 months to live. What did you say? I knew you didn't read the letter properly. After that, I got a referral to a doctor at a big hospital, had a surgery, and recuperated well. I've been back to work since last month. I'm planning to live until I'm at least 80 years old, right? What? So you really are cured? Too bad I didn't die. I told you I wouldn't die until I got my revenge on you and my sister. Then you don't need the money, do you? Huh? If you're working, you're not hurting for money. Don't you have the heart to let your sister off the hook for compensation? Whose sister? Amy! She's in real trouble if she doesn't have a transplant surgery. You should atone for the crime of kicking Amy out of the house all those years ago. Shouldn't you do everything you can for her? She's not my sister. I mean, I'm glad we kicked her out of the house. The seeds of that woman's disease have been there since then, haven't they? If we hadn't disowned her, it would have been me and my parents who would have been in trouble. What are things to say? About Amy, who is suffering from an unexplained illness. Unexplained? Don't make me laugh. What's funny? Did Amy say the cause is unknown? And you believe her? You're so stupid. Then, you know what Amy's disease is? I'm just gonna take a wild guess, but I think I'm 90% right. The cause of her disease is she has too many relationships with men. Huh? You are insulting Amy again. It's not an insult, it's a fact. Amy's not like that. She's single-minded about me and said she's never had a relationship with anyone before meeting me. She said it was because her sister and parents were jealous of her being the only pretty one in the family and held her back. She's never had relationships with anyone else. Completely opposite. She's had relationships with everybody else. Huh? I told you that even after she was disowned by us, she went from one man's house to another. It was common for her to have 3 or more relationships, and her boyfriends once met in front of my parents' house and caused a commotion. My mother and I tried to stop her, but then she started screaming like, "Those ugly women are jealous of me," and we couldn't do anything about it. We became famous in our hometown for having a bad daughter, so we decided to disown her. That's why she's sick, isn't it? No way! That's not true! You're just jealous of Amy, aren't you? If you think so, why don't you ask Amy to her face? I don't think she'll answer honestly. That's not true! You're a liar! If you believe Amy, I won't stop you. Of course, I won't stop asking you for compensation either. You can go to hell together as Amy's 100th man. I mean, I think she's cheating on you now, right? Even if you can't pay the medical bills, maybe another guy will take care of it. And then maybe you'll get dumped. How is that possible? Amy is single-minded about me. There can't be any other guy. I have to save her.
That's very noble of you. Then at least earn the money for her treatment on your own. It's not manly of you to ask your ex-wife, who you cheated on and dumped, to reduce what you owe her. May, wait a minute. I'll pay the compensation. Just give me a little time to make the payment. I refuse. I won't wait a day, and I won't reduce it by a penny. Well then, good luck. Oh no, it's impossible. I mean, really, Amy's sick. Casey seemed unable to believe Amy after all. He questioned Amy, and when he found out that I was right, he was furious. Amy, on the other hand, was obstinate and confronted him with divorce. I heard that one of Amy's lovers was a lawyer, so she got him involved and all hell broke loose. Somehow, Casey ended up divorcing her after being saddled with a large amount of compensation. Moreover, it seems that his company found out about it and he resigned because it became difficult for him to stay there. He was also behind on payments to me, so I tried to forcibly collect from him. I was surprised to find out that he was already unemployed. Amy was planning to remarry her lawyer boyfriend, but while embroidered in a messy divorce and compensation battle, her condition worsened. Her cute face turned ugly and skinny, and her personality turned wild. Her lawyer boyfriend left her, and she was left alone, waiting for her time to come or something like that. When I told my parents about this, they both said she deserved it. Now that my illness is completely cured, I am determined to work hard and put my health first while supporting my parents.
Mia, you got a minute? Yeah, do you need something? You were walking around with a guy earlier, weren't you? What? I know that. Know what? That you were walking around chatting with a random guy. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean Mr. Underwood? Who the hell is that? Is that the guy you're having an affair with? What are you talking about? I'd never do something like that. I'm already busy, as you know. Then who's that guy? He's taking advantage of me being out of town. You're taking him home, aren't you? What? That's actually crazy. Then why were you walking around with that guy with a smile on your face? Because I have to entertain him. Cut the crap. You're really sneaking around cheating on me with this chump of a coworker, aren't you? Why are you so convinced I'm cheating on you? Mr. Underwood may be young, but he's our client's boss. He's not a coworker. I need to show him some hospitality. It's literally part of my job. Nice excuse. I mean, how did you even know I was with Mr. Underwood? I got a picture. From who? Does it matter? Yeah. It's making me feel really creeped out. Am I being followed by someone? I thought maybe you were cheating on me. I asked someone to do it. Huh? Why would you do that? How would I cheat on you? You don't believe me? Not really. I've been worried about you, you know. I've been traveling a lot these days. What if you cheated on me while I was away? You don't know how it feels to be a man, do you? Of course I don't. I'm perfectly fine, so don't worry, okay? Can I really trust you? Of course. If you still don't believe me, my boss can vouch for me. Do you want him to give you a call? Nah. If you say so, then I believe you. I must have been wrong. Wasn't that obvious? So, are you going to be home from your business trip anytime soon?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know how things go tomorrow.
Okay.
I got another picture sent to me.
What is it this time?
A picture of you having dinner with a guy. This stuff only happens during my business trips. What's the meaning of this?
What pictures?
I'm sending it to you now.
This was the day before yesterday.
Why are you having dinner with a guy?
I'm not the only one who had dinner with him. Once in a while, everyone in accounting has lunch together. There were about 7 of us, men and women combined. Somehow, we're the only ones in the photo.
Then who's this guy?
My boss.
Your boss?
That's right. If you don't believe me, I've got plenty of witnesses.
No, it's fine. I'm glad I know the truth.
Do you really think I'm cheating on you again? Joseph, do you really find me that hard to believe?
Well, who wouldn't think so if I saw a picture like this?
Stop it. I would never cheat on you, especially publicly, and during work, no less.
You don't know that. Anything can happen in a relationship, right?
Joseph, aren't you being a little paranoid?
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, who the hell is taking these pictures?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because if I told you, I wouldn't be able to ask him to help me whenever I think you're cheating on me.
I'm telling you, I'm not. All I do is work, shop, and come home. I cook dinner, I clean up, and I do the rest of the chores. I do that every day, you know. I've got no time for an affair.
I'm away on a business trip. I don't know what you're really doing.
What do you mean?
What if you're having an affair while I'm gone?
Are you still saying that? Whatever. That's enough. I'm sick of being stalked like this just on a whim of yours. If you ever do this again, I'll file a police report. I'm serious. I'll go to the police, okay?
Okay. I believe you, Mia.
I haven't even done anything to arouse your suspicion.
I'm sorry. I just really love you, you know.
If you love me so much, you have to fully trust me. You see, the way you're doubting me this much, it's making me sad.
I'm sorry. Mia, are you at work?
Joseph? Yeah, but I'm fine. I can at least text you though. What's wrong? You're on a business trip, right?
I was, but the mother of a close colleague of mine passed away. I had to come back on short notice.
Oh my, that's terrible. So you're coming home today?
Well, I have to go to her funeral. Afterwards, I have to leave again as soon as possible.
I see.
Sorry.
Well, I guess you were on a trip. You have no choice.
Well, I just need to pick up my funeral outfit.
It's hanging in the closet in my bedroom.
Oh, okay. I'll take it with me then.
Okay. I know it's a lot of work. My condolences to her family.
And I'm sorry I couldn't meet you.
That's okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be working overtime again today anyways, so...
I know you're busy at work. Please don't push yourself too hard. If you go down, I go down. Got it?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Mia, I can't believe you. I trusted you.
What's wrong? Did you find your outfit?
I don't care about the outfit.
Huh? What's going on?
I just went into the bedroom and found a pair of underwear in the house that's not mine. What do you mean?
In the bedroom? I didn't see anything like that this morning. Are you sure it's not your underwear?
It's not mine. That's why I'm texting you. You're the worst for cheating on me in our own home.
Wait a minute. I don't know anything about this. I swear, I don't know a thing. You took advantage of my business trip. I knew you were cheating on me. Who was it? The guy you were walking with the other day? I don't know what you're talking about. I told you I'm not cheating on you. How many times do I have to tell you? You're terrible. Your husband's working his ass off for you, and you bring a man home and cheat on him. How slutty can you be? Isn't that your underwear? And they weren't there before I came to work. I'm telling you, I'm sure of it. I go home every day. Don't lie to me. It's bright as day. I have proof right here. Wait. If men's underwear really is in my bedroom, someone must have broken in. This is getting kinda creepy. Joseph, call the police. What are you talking about? I'm not calling the police. Don't try to cover up what you did. I'm not cheating on you. I would never cheat on you. Why don't you believe me? Because you've been acting suspiciously for a while now. I wanted to believe you, but if I find a pair of underwear in the bedroom that's not mine, how am I supposed to believe you? I really don't know. Why would they be in your bedroom? What if they ransacked the other rooms? No, they didn't. There was just a pair of underwear in your bedroom, so it's obviously suspicious, isn't it? No money or property stolen? No. I'm afraid to go home. Someone definitely broke in. Hey, how long are you going to keep on playing dumb? I knew you're cheating on me. How can you be so sure? I told you I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, it's even more suspicious when you get pissed off like that. Whatever. When you get back from your business trip, let's talk about it face to face. Hey, don't run away like that. I'm not running away. I said, let's talk about it. You're just trying to keep me in the dark, aren't you? That's enough. I'm divorcing you. Divorce? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I didn't do anything and I don't know anything about it, and now you're divorcing me? Stop blabbering nonsense. You've been cheating on me right under my nose. I have no intention of staying married to a woman like you. Oh no. You really won't believe me, will you? I wanted to believe you, but now I don't know what to think. I mean, I found a pair of men's underwear in the bedroom where I sleep. There's no way I would believe you. We're getting a divorce. Wait a minute. Don't just decide this on your own. Joseph, I just got home. I didn't find any men's underwear on the floor. Joseph? What? Are you trying to make up an excuse? I took the underwear. Why? So you don't toss them. Something like this is basically an admission that you cheated on me. I didn't see the underwear in the first place. I can't admit to something I didn't do. I made sure I took pictures to prove it. Here it is. Thanks for sending them. This underwear was in a bag, right? What? There was an empty underwear bag in the trash can in the bedroom. It was thrown there. Maybe your cheating buddy dumped it there, coming inside with a fresh pair of undies while the man in the house isn't there. What a chump. I'm telling you, I didn't bring any man into the house. I don't need any more excuses. I've already decided to divorce you. As long as I have proof of infidelity, I'm going to charge for alimony too. You're done. This is really weird. So I call the police on the way home. What? Because it's just too weird. The only possible thing happened that I can think of is trespassing. You call the police? This whole thing is so insane, it makes me want to vomit. What if someone broke in while you were sleeping alone? Are you an idiot? It's just your new boyfriend, isn't it? You'd be troubling the police too much, calling them every night he screwed you. I'm saying I don't know anything about this. Someone definitely broke into my bedroom. I might even have to move out. Would you go that far to cover up your own affair? I didn't think you were that crazy. There's no way it's trespassing. Tell the police to leave immediately. Don't let them get in the way of your job. No, there's definitely a reason for this. I was sure of it. I can't deal with you anymore. Anyway, I'm filling out a divorce petition as we speak. I'll see you in court. Joseph, when are you coming home? How long is your business trip? Don't be silly. I don't want to go home to a slut. Even if my business trip ends, I'm not going home until the divorce is finalized. I see. What's with you? I finally got the test results. What test results? Fingerprints. What do you mean, fingerprints? You said there might be a break-in at my place. You're still talking about that? It's your boyfriend, isn't it? No. I told you there was an empty bag in the trash that day. Yeah? And you sent me a picture of the underwear, right? I found it came from that bag. Same brand, same everything. What? Also, your fingerprints were found on the bag. Can you explain that to me? What? I don't know anything about the bag. I definitely don't remember touching it. Oh, and that strange feeling, like I'm being followed? Yeah, the one that started around the time you started talking about how I was cheating on you. Huh? I realized there's always this one woman hanging around, no matter where I go. I bet she's the one taking my picture, right? I don't know who that woman is. You're just imagining things, aren't you? I was really uncomfortable. I mean, I was scared. This one woman who was always following me around. So I took the plunge and hired a private investigator to look into it. A private investigator? You did that? Because it's crazy, right? I mean, strangers are literally taking pictures of me. And you say there was a pair of underwear in my bedroom? You suspect me of cheating on you, which I have zero memory of. And then? What do you expect? It's a private investigator. He got all the evidence he needed. Proof of what? That it wasn't me who was cheating, but you. What the hell do you mean? You lied about the business trip, didn't you? I wasn't lying. I was working hard. I even called your company to ask about it. Why would you do that? You've hardly had any business trips before. I thought it was strange that you've been taking so many long-term business trips. Then, they told me you never went on any business trips in the first place. You were at your real girlfriend's house anyway, weren't you? That's not true. I don't know who told you that, but it's gotta be a mistake. You pretended you were on a business trip. You used her to take pictures of me with a man. You were the one making up this affair, weren't you? No, I wouldn't cheat. But I have proof that you were on a date with this woman, and solid proof you were kissing in the park. There's plenty more, you know. Never underestimate a private investigator. When did this happen? Joseph, you've always been so obvious, and your reactions were so immature. You didn't think that would give you away? The private investigator even found adultery on your criminal record. It hit me right away. You even promised you wouldn't cheat again, didn't you? Did I? You swore if you ever cheated on anyone again, you'd divorce them. Or maybe you've forgotten, huh? What? I didn't make any promise. Don't play dumb with me. You got your parents involved in this. You even wrote a written promise in front of everyone. I'll send this in the group chat. That's dirty. What's dirty about it? You tricked me. You were the one that tricked me, weren't you? You can't just pretend I cheated on you and then think about divorce. I've already reported everything to your parents. Huh? Wait a minute. Why did you have to tell my parents? Because you broke the promise you made, remember? You made it sound like I cheated on you. You were going to divorce me and rob me dry, weren't you? I can't believe it. I told your parents all about that too.
Come on. If I did that, my parents would be pissed at me.
Duh. I've already told them you want a divorce.
What?
You promised them that if you ever cheated again, you'd divorce. Your parents are taking good care of the divorce papers. So head on over to your parents' house to fetch them.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Speaking of your parents, they promised me that they'll make sure you'll be the one paying the alimony. They apologized to me over and over again, saying how sorry they were for making me feel like this. I'm really sorry it has to be this way too. All because of their stupid son.
You're such a selfish bastard. I'm not going for the divorce papers. I don't have to file for a divorce. I'll just live at her place.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Huh?
She's a part-timer at your company, isn't she? I know everything about her, you know. Should I deliver the divorce papers to her house instead?
You're disgusting.
Which one of us is disgusting, really? I'll never forgive you for making up an affair that never really happened. Or if you want, I can leave the divorce papers at your office.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or perhaps, should I ask your parents to deliver it to the company?
Don't do anything hasty. If you do that, you won't get away with it.
Then go to your parents' house and apologize. They're gonna give you a hell of a time, though.
Oh no. How am I supposed to face my parents?
I don't know anything about that. But your mommy and daddy are both very angry, you know. They said that after they watched you fill out the divorce papers, they'd still cut ties with you. They seemed kinda sad that even despite all that, it wouldn't cure your cheating habits.
Lies.
How much do you think you've made your parents cry? I think you need to rethink your life. You wrote a promise and broke it just like that. You're subhuman.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. So could you please talk to my parents?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden? You're divorcing me, right? What do you want me to talk to them about?
No, I mean, I'm begging you to ask them to forgive me. Or approve of my relationship with my new girlfriend. Or please don't break up the relationship between father and son. Couldn't you at least do that for me?
I can't believe it. What the hell are you talking about? No wonder your parents had a hard time. Anyway, you need to go get your divorce papers and file them with the authorities right away. Maybe your parents might help you.
Hey, come on. You've got to be kidding me. I'm too scared to go to my parents' house.
You did this to yourself. You're responsible for your own actions. But remember, I will never help you, not even once.
Don't say that. We're married, aren't we?
Don't be silly. You're the one who broke up our marriage.
I didn't.
That's it, Joseph. I can't trust you anymore. I'm not going to share my life with someone I can't trust.
Mia, forgive me, please. I'll leave her and I'll change, I promise.
I'm sick of hearing that crap too. Sick. Anyways, go. Get the divorce papers.
Mia.
Oh, and also, if you don't, I'm going to take both of you to court and I'm winning. Just so you know.
Huh? Are you trying to humiliate me? Anyway, I can't pay up anything like that.
What a shame. Even though you're cheating on me. As for the alimony, your parents had something to say. I'm really sorry for all the trouble my son has caused you, Mia. They said they'll make sure he'll work hard and pay it all, no matter what.
That can't be. This is scary. Please help me. Please.
Nah, I've given you so many chances to change, haven't I? But you still betrayed me, so I have no reason to help you.
Then at least ask my parents to cancel the divorce. I can't pay you alimony.
Why don't you just ask them for that in person? I've already talked to your parents. What's done is done.
Please, Mia.
I refuse. After that, with the help of my in-laws, I was able to get divorced without a hitch. Joseph was lectured by his parents to the point of tears. He also got an alimony order and was kicked out of the house. I just hope he doesn't cheat on the next poor soul he dates. I also confronted the other woman, and she paid me not to tell anyone. I will never forgive them for following me and taking pictures of me without my permission. I was going to file a restraining order if they didn't leave me alone. I'm glad that it all went smoothly and quietly. When the company found out about her affair with Joseph, she quit her job and ended the relationship. Basically, Joseph got dumped. He remained alone at the company, continued to work to repay his parents who paid for him. It seems like he's working just to lessen that debt just a little bit each day. Well, I have nothing to say as long as the alimony is paid. I'm back to being single, and every day I put all my energy into my work.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.